is Eric and Chris, and we're here today to talk to you about District 9. Set in modern-day Johannesburg, South Africa, District 9 takes a documentary-style look at the story of a stranded alien race that's forced to integrate with human society. The thing that everybody's been buzzing about in regards to this film is the unique filmmaking approach to sci-fi. Let's dive right into that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's something we have not seen, I think, in years. And the brilliant thing that Neil Blomkamp as a director and a writer does here is that he takes these aliens and makes them a subclass to human beings that are already second and third class citizens. And so, there's a real metaphor here. And I think the best thing that, any sci-fi or horror or genre can do is find a way to make something relatable and human and still wrap that in a story that is full of action and character and drama and intrigue. And that is exactly what he does here, all of which is aided by the sort of documentary approach that grounds everything and sort of, in a weird way, takes the special effects for granted. They're there in the background, they're not thrown at you as spectacle, and even when in the last third of the movie they come out full force, they feel real and grounded.
Yeah, I mean, you hit it exactly. Two things hit me walking out of the movie, and one was that about kind of real-world metaphor wrapped up in fantastic storytelling. Yeah. And the second, for lack of a better comparison, I'm going to say it's this Blair Witch approach to filmmaking. And I don't mean, just because they were both documentaries, right. But I mean, Blair Witch was groundbreaking at its time for the horror genre, just like this film is groundbreaking for sci-fi.
Absolutely.
So let's jump right into some of the performances, because the cool thing is we have two very different kinds of performances. We have the human performances, but we also have the performances of the prawns, which are our alien characters.
Right, and I think those are the standout performance. The lead character is magnificent in the movie, but the aliens these are digital constructs. There's no practical effects here, and they emote, they have drama, you care for them, you follow them, down to little details like this clothes that they've scavenged and are wearing. There's character in every single sort of creature that you see. They've been holding back a little bit, which I think is actually a good thing on what the aliens look like. You're going to be surprised when you see them, believe me. But in terms of, there was all this celebration of Gollum as a digital character that you cared about, and this is really the next generation of that.
Yeah, and I'll pick up on the human side. Really, the standout is actor Charlton Copley, who plays the film's lead, Vicus. And he starts out the film as this kind of pencil-pushing clerk, and he arcs to our hero, and that arc is just so believable. You buy into it. I think a big portion of that is because he actually improv a lot of his early dialogue during the documentary style of the film. And he comes from that kind of comedy background, so it just lent a genuineness to the performance.
Yep.
So let's get to the nitty-gritty. Why don't you give us your star rating and your final thoughts?
Well, we're going to go for it here. We're going to give this a 5 out of 5. We're going to give it a perfect score. This is an absolutely groundbreaking film. It is what we've demanded from sci-fi, what we've waited for, maybe for 10 years, maybe since T2. It's drama, it's action, it's effects, it's performance, it's everything you want in a sci-fi movie, everything that makes sci-fi great, and what we go for the theaters for is here in this movie. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to warn viewers, go into this movie as fresh as you possibly can. Don't read every spoiler, don't watch every clip. Take the ride. I think you're going to be shocked and surprised at what you see.
Yeah, we could definitely talk tons more about the film. We just don't have time. So be sure to check out our written review on the site for more in-depth coverage. And for more clips, video, photos, etc., be sure to check out movies.ign.com.